Wait.
Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mooring back with your weekly update for Nursing 266. And as you can see, I have some guests with me today. We are talking about health behaviors this week in class. You will have a session with Dr. Gracias on Wednesday. Synchronous session, similar to what you had with Dr. Washburn, and you will talk about health behaviors. So, because that's the topic for discussion this week, I thought that I would bring my wonderful children in to talk to you about what health behaviors they use every day, what we use every day in our own houses to keep us healthy. So, Daniel, what is something you do to stay healthy?
Brush your teeth and eat broccoli.
Brush your teeth and eat broccoli. Awesome. Isaiah?
I make sure that I have a regular bowel movement.
Regular bowel movements. Remember, he's my future gastroenterologist, so GI health is very important to him. Caleb?
I exercise regularly.
Okay, regular exercise. Regular is relative. Okay.
We drink water instead of soda and eat fruit for snacks instead of candy.
Okay, so we make healthy choices with our foods and the things that we drink. And lastly, Sydney. Since CJ stole yours.
Good hygiene habits.
Good hygiene. So making sure that we are, again, brushing our teeth, cleaning ourselves, washing our hands is very important. So as you are talking about health behaviors, I want you all to keep in mind the social determinants of health and what factors play a part in whether or not, okay, you all can leave now, thank you.
See you.
In whether or not our patients are healthy, what they have access to. We talked about healthy diet, exercise, those types of things, but what happens if your patient doesn't have access to a gym or doesn't have access to a grocery store because they're in a food desert? So start thinking about those types of things, because your health behaviors discussion for seminar is due this Thursday. So you are going to post in your seminar sections discussion answering the following questions. What is a healthy person like? What are some of the factors that contribute to good health? What are some factors that contribute to ill health? Of the factors that you listed in those two questions, which are social and which are biological? Because we know that that makes a difference. And then, are there differences based on different social groups, socioeconomic status, ethnicity, race, age, gender, all those things? And then what are those differences, if there are, between social and biological health? Then you're going to compare and contrast some things related to holistic health, describing holistic health. You're going to look at the social determinants of health. You're going to look up your own personal life expectancy at www.livingto100.com. And then consider some things that could increase your longevity. And then you're going to respond to your peers by Thursday evening, making some suggestions about their health behaviors. Do you agree with their definition of what a healthy person is? And then what observations have you made from your long-term care, LEI, and community health experiences that have maybe shaped those thoughts or changed them? So make sure, again, to do that by Thursday. So you might want to go ahead and get started with that. Also this week, you should continue to work on your nurse history projects. I've heard from several of my students in seminar about how they're working with questions. So make sure you reach out to your seminar faculty with any questions that you might have about the PowerPoint presentation, finding concepts, finding information about your nurse history figure. Also, a good idea would be to reach out to the library and the librarians. They can certainly be of help as you're trying to search for information. Remember to post your presentation in your seminar section's discussion forum before your seminar session, because we are going to present during your scheduled seminar time. Your professor will pull up the discussion board, share your PowerPoint presentation from your instructor's screen, just to save on time and save on some confusion. can you believe that next week is the last week of class? It's crazy, right? So I want you to look for some updates in Thursday's newsletter that comes from Dr. Washburn about what activities we'll have next week. You'll get some updates on those things. Thanks so much for joining us today. Thanks to my kids for starting our discussion on health behaviors. Don't forget to reach out to any of us with any questions and let us know what we, Daniel says you're welcome. Let us know what we can do for you. Thanks so much. I'll be back shortly with an update for lab. Bye-bye.